Cumbria are taking part in an event today which could decide the future course of their lives. Around 150 16 to 18-year-olds are being interviewed online this year, of course, for a coveted dream placement with one of 20 of the county's leading employers. They include companies like Sellafield, the Simon Rogan Restaurant Group and Story Contracting. The Dream Placement Scheme is actually unique to our county and was set up 8 years ago to try and stop the brain drain of young people out of Cumbria. Now, I'll be talking to a couple of them in a moment. First, though, Sarah Glass is the Executive Director of the Centre for Leadership Performance, which organises the Dream Placements.
Young people get to see firsthand the breadth of opportunities that are available in Cumbria and really to help connect to employers and get to see how leadership and leaders operate at the highest level. So these dream placements are absolutely amazing. Young people get to go into organisations, they get to meet with leaders at different levels of the business. The placements are very tailored to what they might be interested in. And it's really a chance for young people to get a vision of what they can aspire to in leadership roles, really get an understanding of all the different fantastic opportunities that are here in Cumbria.
Sarah Glass from the Centre for Leadership Performance. Well, I'm delighted to say we can speak to a couple of folk who are now working for the companies that gave them a dream placement. Let's start first off with Emily Hagan. Emily, good morning to you. What made you apply for a dream placement in the first instance?
So I was actually looking to apply for an apprenticeship, and I knew that this kind of experience was kind of invaluable for employers to see on your CV. And I saw that there was quite a few companies offering apprenticeships that were doing the scheme, so I thought it was a good kind of way to get a foot in the door.
So give us an idea of what exactly you're doing now.
I'm currently a project management apprentice with Sellafield. I'm in my second year.
We're also, this morning, stay there for the moment, Emily, we're also joined by Georgina Goulding. Georgina, good morning to you. Just give us an idea with regards to your experience. What did you do? Where did you do your dream placement? How did that actually affect your future career?
So when I applied for Dream Placement, I'd just finished Lakes College and I was studying towards a BTEC in construction in the built environment. So at the time when I took the Dream Placement on, just like Emily there, I was looking for an apprenticeship and I just wanted some experience in the construction industry before I took the leap into my career. So through my Dream Placement with Balfour Beatty, I spent a week with their senior managers. I was able to get my CV reviewed by the emerging talent team. And then I also managed to fit in a visit down to London to visit the Crossrail, which was a major project in London, the infrastructure and obviously the rail down there.
Because it's interesting that as well as getting, if you like, seeing engineering in practice, like the visit to Crossrail, you mentioned the CV and the help you had with that. Just how important was that CV writing in the grand scheme of things, did you find?
It wasn't so much the CV writing, it was being able to have your CV in front of the employer, so not only could they get used to your name, but they knew you face to face, so it was being more memorable as opposed to other applicants, I would say.
Emily, if anybody's listening to this and they're thinking, oh, do you know what, dream placement, it possibly could be for me, what advice would you give? What would you say to somebody who's maybe thinking, do I, don't I?
Well, when I applied, I was in year 13 and I was kind of advised against it because of the heavy workload at the time. But it's just such an amazing opportunity. I don't think people should pass it up based on just kind of, oh, maybe I shouldn't. Because you're not going to miss out on anything if you don't do it. No, you applying and even going through the selection process itself is so valuable that even if you don't end up with a placement, you've still got so much experience out of it that I'd say just go for it.
And Georgina, same question for you. What would you say to somebody who's thinking, do I do it or not?
So again, because I was at college, I applied quite last minute, but I would say definitely take up any opportunity because it's invaluable. The selection process, meeting future employers, having experience of interviews, having something to say in interviews. yeah, definitely go for it.
Well, it's great that you two are living, breathing examples of the success of the Dream Placement Scheme. Thank you both for being on the programme this morning. That was Georgina Goulding from Balfour Beatty. Heard as well from Emily Hagan from Direct Rail Services. It's wonderful, isn't it? This whole idea is unique to Cumbria. It's ours, and it's proving to be such a success for young people as well. Fabulous, the Dream Placement in Cumbria.